Hello and welcome to a presentation of CAMBO, the Multi-Expert System Generator. My name is Nicholas Zendelbach. I'm President of International Cognitive Computing, DBA that I established several decades ago for the development of next-generation technology. CAMBO, a multi-expert system generator, is perhaps the easiest way to take a look at what this means as a multi-expert system is perhaps a theatrical. In the movie 2001 Space Odyssey, a newspaper reporter was interviewing Hal aboard a spacecraft, and he asked Hal simply, "What do you do?" And as you listen to Hal's response, you can but imagine that if it were a real computer, Hal would be representing several hundred different engineers and scientists in different disciplines. Each of these disciplines would all be in English, their knowledge would be in English Grammatical Sentences, and that somehow they were all put together into a single system that allowed a senior level computer system to analyze and make decisions about the spacecraft operation. In the history of CAMBO, I was fortunate enough to be on staff as manager for systems design at Stanford University in Palo Alto, California. And I was lucky enough to work with the knowledge engineers back in the 80s that were filing the patents on single expert system generators. Those expert system patents, which we went over in extensive detail, really didn't look at the ability to put multiple expert systems together. Later I worked with Dr. Stephen Fear at JPL on spacecraft Voyager. He designed the computer system on board Voyager called Divisor. It in effect is a multiple expert system in that it's an autonomous system. It was able to make its own decisions because as it got further and further away in space from JPL, the time lag in communication was longer and longer, and so Divisor had to be able to make its own decisions about changing course directions or in some fashion change the direction of the computer system. The early development of CAMBO in Silicon Valley was through several different corporations in which prototypes were developed and managed. There is a video that goes through which I present all of the different projects that we did in the development of prototypes for CAMBO. During that period, JZC Corporation from Japan had heard about my work and had come out to California, and for 5 years I was on their visiting list, and afterwards they purchased an early prototype of CAMBO's methodology for knowledge normalization. Knowledge normalization is the key prototype design for CAMBO in that it looks at making a knowledge relational base, and that's different than a data relational base. In relational database you have a methodology for organizing data into relationships. In CAMBO you have a methodology for knowledge normalization which relates knowledge into a relational knowledge base. And just as you have single data elements, in CAMBO you have single knowledge elements, and these are single English grammatical sentences. I have put forth a patent on CAMBO, and I'm looking for the funds to continue the patent registration so that we can then successfully offer the patent up for market and for auction at a company that does such things. I hope you find this interesting enough that you'd like to participate in this, and that you'll find the revenue from the sale at auction for CAMBO will be quite rewarding. Thank you again for watching this summary introduction to CAMBO, and I look forward to hearing from you. Once again, CAMBO, a multi-expert system generator. Thank you very much.